Hey guys, welcome to the Cool Talk Tuesday. Brooke here. Today we're super excited because we are talking to business owners, and we have Chickilah Davenport here with 4K Virtual Administrative Assistant. And I kind of wanted to talk to her, bring her on, ask her some questions about what exactly a virtual assistant is and how they can benefit you and your business. If you're anything like us, you do not have enough time in your day and you get really drained being stuck in some of the administrative tasks, but they have to get done. And so sometimes we want to hang on to it because we don't necessarily want to have to delegate it, train somebody else, or only we can do it right. But we are big advocates for outsourcing, and virtual assistant can be a great way to give you time and freedom and flexibility to spend time on revenue generating activities and give you a little bit of time back for your life and your business. So thank you so much for being here, Chickilah. And I'm just going to start and let you kind of introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your story and your why you're here, and why you created this business and you're doing what you're doing.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me on today. So, my story is I'm a single mom and I homeschool and I work as well. And I saw a need in the corporate world if there were more virtual assistants where work could be outsourced to big and small businesses, that it would be very beneficial as a virtual assistant.
Awesome. Yeah, we've done that too. There are not a lot of options, and locally too. That's one thing that's really unique about you, is that you're local to Arkansas, that you're here, and so you have the local connection. You have insight into the clientele of many different industries here, specifically in Arkansas. Can you talk a little bit more about the services, the types of services that you offer to your business clients?
So basically, anything that's administrative, I can also do project management, bookkeeping, event management, also travel arrangement, travel coordinating, setting up events, event coordinating, anything that's outside of your niche that deals with helping you get your job done or helping you get to places or managing things, coordinating things for you, taking on duties that's taking up too much of your time where you need to be out networking with people. I can take on those assignments.
Awesome. And when you and I met, we talked a little bit about one thing that I had heard a fellow attorney actually that was doing, and I think that it's something that people don't necessarily think about needing, but I personally need it. I have a friend who has like 50,000 plus emails. But one thing that was interesting was when we talked about email management, being able to do that. Is that something that you would offer, be comfortable doing for businesses as well?
Of course, one thing that I take pride in is I'm here locally and I can sit down with my client initial if needed to, and we can go over the areas that you need to outsource work for. I'm even available to do a once a month meetup with my clients to see, is this working? Is this not working? Do you need me to take on this? Are you ready for me to let go of this? Is this, because sometimes you can take on projects that have an end date. And so, or you can organize something in a way where you no longer need to maintain it. It's just working for itself or whatever. And so I'm available to, since I'm local here in Arkansas, where I can have those conversations with my clients. I know a lot of people are personal. I'm a very personal person too. So I am very open to meeting with my clients once a month and we go over a monthly plan for each month.
I love that you offer the customization and can personalize it, and you also have the flexibility in your services and the expertise behind that as well. Generally, which we've kind of talked about that a little bit already, is there anything else you would like to add as far as, you know, why business owners need a virtual assistant, or maybe one little thing that you think virtual assistants can do to add to business owners besides what you've already mentioned?
So I know a lot of times that we think that, hey, why do I need a virtual assistant? I can do it myself. And sometimes we get caught up in doing it all. And a virtual assistant is not saying that you can't do it, but what a virtual assistant is saying, I know how to let go, I know how to delegate, I know how to utilize my time. One thing that we can't get back is time. If you can find ways to have more time to do the things that you love and enjoy, why not outsource that work to a virtual assistant? It's just making things easy on you. At the end of the day, you're not tired, you're not worn out. You have an opportunity to spend more time with your family and do things that you enjoy, take more vacations, enjoy life more, and still grow your business.
That's one of the reasons we love you. Fantastic. Yes, we are all about being more efficient and, you know, taking your time back, taking control, really just loving your life, loving what you do. And you're right, it's really difficult when you're juggling all those balls. It's not that you're not equipped to handle those things. It's that you don't need to be doing those things because you have this job, this career, this title, and that's the role you need to be in. And I think a lot of people, you know, are hesitant in spending the money, or like you said, giving that control over. But once you do that, it opens you up to the freedom and flexibility and the peace of mind of having that handled while you're doing the other things. So I think that is excellent. Okay, so I know also you and I have talked back and forth, and you have a long history in human services and human resources, I guess, better way to say it. But the process, you and I have talked about different technology, being virtual. It's always fun to talk to somebody else who's in the virtual world, the virtual space, and the different types of technology that you can use in interacting with your client and kind of managing your workload. Can you just give us a general overview of what the process looks like working with you, how someone can reach out to you, and what that looks like?
So my phone number is all over Facebook, public. I'm always open to phone calls, email, Facebook. I'm working on a website, and just I'm easy to find.
Awesome. Yeah, and we also we have her information here. We use a different platform, so we can't directly tag her from here, but I will go back and make sure that this post has a link to her Facebook page so that you can go and you can find more about her services, follow her. I'm excited with your new website launch. We can see her new website when that comes up. But a little bit more about you. So what's your favorite thing about being a virtual assistant?
My favorite thing about being a virtual assistant is I get to do the things that I enjoy and love. I get to do the things to help someone else grow their business, and I'm growing my business at the same time.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a passion of mine too. I love working with business owners, and it's so fun when people are launching a business or being creative in their business, growing their business, especially women. I know that you very much are involved in local women's networking groups, and so that's, again, another thing we really appreciate about you and admire about you. One last thing, what impact have you seen from clients or individuals that you see working with virtual assistants?
I've seen that happiness, people didn't realize how much they were weighed down with trying to maintain their business. I had someone tell me just feel like a load has been lifted off of them because it's just something they no longer have to worry about, and it's not expensive.
Right.
You know, think about paying an employee to work part time, and they're working part-time and doing part-time work because they don't always have work, or they're taking breaks, or they may need to take leave, or versus a virtual assistant knows what they have to do for you, excuse my grammar, and those they have a contract with you, and that is what's supposed to be done, and they are not bound by any type of laws because they don't work for you. It's just a contract, and you're not obligated to give them breaks, give them vacation time, days off, time lost, different things like that.
Right, exactly. And, we're really big fans of outsourcing. Most of the attorneys that we work with, the people that we work with are contracted freelance, outsourced work. And like you said, they do not have to abide by some of the employer relationship rules. They're not bound by that. There's some flexibility, but at the same time, the contractors and outsourced work that we work with, we are growing our business. We're a team, we're collaborative, but we're also helping them to build their business. So it's great all around. Everyone has independence, and everyone, is really building each other up. So that's why we really are big fans of what you're doing, big fans of outsourcing. I so much appreciate that you agreed to come talk to me today. And Laura is on vacation in Vegas, but she's meeting me tomorrow for a conference. And so she's flying from there to meet me tomorrow, and I'll put her back to work. But no, we're going to have fun there too. But next week we'll be here for Legal Talk Tuesday, and it's going to be, as always, at 11:30 Central Time right here. And we really look forward to it. Thanks again, Chickilah, and thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.
Thank you for inviting me.
Bye.
Bye-bye.